If you think renovation's easy, you've not seen planning's power. Mike quietly plots escape like an invisible man. Everyone grabs some boards to block the hole, then slap on some quick dry concrete. Once the action starts, it's showtime. Just when they were about to get started, the chubby guard appears out of nowhere, calling Mike to meet the warden. The gang panicked instantly. Time was tighter than the last ticket sale moment, no time to adjust. They can't wait for the renovation crew to arrive tomorrow. That would be curtains. They quickly huddle to strategize. Sucker thinks about blocking the hole from the cell entrance, but he knows it's a trap. Once in there, it's like locking himself in. If he just walks out the front, he'd be caught for sure, like walking into a spider's web. After dinner, Mike still hasn't returned, and Sucker is on the brink of losing it. Just then, a strikingly attractive inmate strolls by, and his red underwear is like a neon sign. Sucker's mind lights up with a brilliant idea. He locates Teabag and requests him to utilize his unique skills to obtain a captivating pair of underwear. Just imagine, I'll have you bring it back to me. Teabag delivers, as always. Within minutes, the loot is in Sucker's hands. At 10 p.m., Sucker kicks off the operation, sneaking through the props behind the pool. Mike already is the tunnel dug, crawling through the drainage pipe, a pro like a bricklayer. He seals up the hole and then stealthily makes a beeline for the prison cells like a ghost. Just as he reaches the yard, a blinding light flashes, and a startled cop immediately catches him. What's going on? Are you actually talking now? Sucker is ready to go, looking all nonchalant and cool. I miss my little sister so terribly much that I just had to throw in her personal belongings. All this for love, the kind that drives you crazy. Subtitles. Bellick truly feels it. His unrequited love for the heroine makes him even more sympathetic towards Sucker. He just took a whiff, then let Sucker get away. He fully sympathized with Sucker's feelings. Bellick didn't hassle Sucker, he just sniffed it and sent him to the hole. What Sucker doesn't know is that Mike is locked up in the hole right next door. Mike called to the office because the previous night he scored a cop outfit to go on an adventure. But oops, he accidentally ripped it. Sarn noticed the thread while treating him. The warden thinks he's been abused and demands answers. Next thing you know, Mike's locked up tighter than a drum. But like he's gonna spill the truth. That gets him thrown into solitary. When the map on his back burns, Mike starts going berserk, pounding the walls one by one. The female guard notices and immediately calls Sarah over. By this time, Mike is wide-eyed, looking like he's lost his mind. Eventually, the warden has no choice but to send him off to mental health. But once the guards leave, Mike switches gears, faking illness just to find a familiar face. This guy used to be his roommate and remembers his tattoos. As long as he can recall, the simple escape plan will come true. But Mike is in for a shock. This guy seems to forget who he is. Who are you? After making some observations, Mike finally realizes that the lunatic has gone nuts because of eating the wrong food. So after every meal, Mike has to help him clean up. As the supply of medication gradually decreases, the ex-roommate's memory begins to slowly return. And with the assistance of Mike, he finally recalls every detail of the past. He even redraws the tattoos on Mike's back from memory, but remembers Mike's toothpaste fiasco too. What's even worse is that he has already known this is the escape route map. What are you doing? Reluctantly, Mike reveals the escape plan, promising to take him along. Surprise! The crazy guy escapes that very night with the map. He knows the route but forgets the rules. Within 10 meters, he's caught. Mike finds Sora and claims he's recovered, asking her to help him get back in the cell. Sarah says the warden warned if he doesn't reveal who hurt him, he's going back to solitary. Things are stuck again. T-Bag is living up to his reputation. With Benjamin's perfect coordination, they quickly snagged $500. The next day, Benjamin gives $500 to the guard, but he demands $700. With no other option, Benjamin has to take out his exquisite pocket watch as collateral. But the chubby guard scoffs, playing dirty, and jacks up the price. He promised, no backing out now. Hey, wait a second, you just want to take my money. Both sides are in a tight spot. Luckily, locked up Lincoln has a plan. He coordinates through Sucker's big brother and Mike and the crew outside. They secretly stash the burned cop uniform in the fat guard's closet. Then, Mike takes the initiative, saying the fat guard abuses him. Not only that, he also rips off cool old guy's pocket watch. The warden hastes on his guards the most. The warden storms into the guard's lounge, and lo and behold, he finds the evidence in the fat guard's closet.